normal lore segment, and it's going to take a little bit of a turn for the different for a couple episodes. I'm working on expanding the world, and a lot of expanding the world isn't necessarily just our main storyline. I also want to tell the stories about just the people who live here. Well, this is the first story now. It's going to be multi-part, so you're going to have to hang in there for 4, 5, 6 episodes to hear the entire story, and then we'll get back to our ongoing story about Steve Tepek and Cal and all the rest of our cast of characters. Carl Winters is an old man living in New Hope. He's quick with a smile and friendly to all who meet him on the street, but if he has a few drinks at Honk's Tavern, he'll sometimes tell his tale of life beyond the safety of New Hope's walls. When he was a much younger man, he lived with his parents in a small hamlet called Maplevale, just to the south of Sangill. There was a certain young lady he was quite taken by and would sneak out late at night after his folks thought he was asleep. One night, Carl's late-night rendezvous took a dark turn. The moon was just the barest sliver that chilly fall evening. As he walked, Carl pulled his bright yellow scarf up around his neck. The wind was mostly still that night, but with a strong gust came across the water, the cold ran deep. The walk from his old farmhouse to Sally's was only 30 minutes if he stayed on the road, but recently the bandit attacks were getting closer to home, and Carl thought it would be safer to cut across the country. Heck, he even thought he might save some time off his trip. He was passing by Fink's Bridge when he first heard the sound. It was a low, deep guttural groan originating somewhere under the bridge. Carl froze. Seconds went by. The only sound was the splash of the water lapping up on the bridge supports. He cautiously took a step forward, then another. After pausing again and hearing nothing but silence on a clear night, Carl shook his head and started walking again. My imagination, he uttered to himself, shaking his head. He wasn't even off the bridge yet again when he heard it. This time, even louder. Closer. Carl froze again. He looked down, peering between the planks. The half-rotted spruce boards were placed just far enough that he could see eyes glaring up at him. Hateful, evil eyes.